second segment of our meeting, and we are going to talk to Miss Passion or Miss Rupa. So, why I'm calling you Miss Passion? Reason being, I would say that our today's guest is a passionate professional or professionally passionate because by profession she is a lawyer working in an law firm, but passionately, she is an RJ, she is an author, she is a social activist, she is an art of learning volunteer, she is a dancer, and if I have missed out on anything, Rupa, please excuse me. Or I would use etc. I think it's better. So, welcome once again, Rupa, to our today's meeting. And the list just goes on. I just went through your profile, and there's so many awards, so many things you do, and you are into profession, which I think it's not an easy profession. Also, being a lawyer, it requires a lot of mental work. So, first of all, hats off to you. And you are just emerging as an inspiration to many of us. And I hope you must be an inspiration in your circle. People must be looking up to you when they think of doing multiple things and being a versatile, how a person can be. So, and this such thing cannot happen unless you have a driving force within you in form of passion that keeps you driving always towards doing these multiple things. So, first of all, since the subject matter of today's meeting is passion, and you've heard us, many of our members, talking about passion, if we ask you, so what is passion according to you? Do you go by the dictionary meaning of passion, or your life experience has given a different meaning to passion? Over to you, Rupa. What is your take on it?
Yeah, the dictionary meaning is relevant. Combine it with the craziness, something that makes you crazy enough to achieve something in life. That is passion. It is something like in Hindi movies, you've heard I walk English, I talk English, I drink English, I sleep English. So, passion is that. It is something that you cannot live without. It is there within you. And definitely, it's way beyond the dictionary meaning. But while implementing it in practical life, one has to be mindful about knowing where to draw the line.
Drawing lines means if somebody is not a drawing, then
No, no, what I meant was see, some people they become so crazy about following their passion. They do not realize that for sustenance, we need material goods, we need money, and many a time they keep pursuing their dream without balancing the mind and the heart. So it is important to earn as well as also follow your passion. So if
okay. So
it's
it has
all
to be
about
well thought
following
of,
the
I think.
dream, many a times you end up getting nothing. I mean, I'm just giving a small example of certain aspiring actors. They keep giving auditions, they keep going somewhere, they keep hoping, they try their best. Many a times it is not based, they feel they're talented, but somebody else may be talented, and then they give up hope. So if they were also managing something else parallelly, it is easier to handle that failure. So that is the line that I was talking about. Keep
All right.
passion, have that craziness, but with the balance of heart and mind.
Hmm. Okay, so you've got to be mindful crazy.
Yes.
Wow. So this is the biggest question, Rupa, here, because what you were saying, the example that you quoted about the film fraternity and actors, and this happens in many other professions also. For example, there are many people, those who are fighting for competitive exam, feels that okay they can crack it, but perhaps they're not able to put in that much amount of effort which is required to study a particular discipline. So, but they feel that okay, no, we can do it. We are passionate about it. So at times I think we get misunderstood at understanding the passion itself at the very first place. Perhaps so how one should identify that okay, I'm passionate about it, and this is not something which is passionate I'm about, but perhaps I have a liking towards it, but it cannot be termed as a passion. So how do you how one should identify what is a passion and do I have one?
Yeah, correct. See, passion is nothing but God's gift. I always feel that whatever talent we have, whatever creativity we have, whatever passion we have, it is something that is gifted from the divine. And unfortunately, we don't take care of it because we are pursuing something else, materialistic desires. So when we start valuing what God has given us, then it becomes easier. And also knowing the fact that all of us are unique and there is a purpose that we are here, and that purpose is different for each individual. So it's easier to handle. There is one saying that I follow, जो होगा अच्छा होगा, अच्छे के सिवा और कुछ नहीं होगा. जो हम बोलते हैं ना शपथ लेते हुए कोर्ट में. So it's like
Correct.
जो होगा अच्छा है, जो होने वाला वो भी अच्छा है, सिर्फ अच्छा ही होने वाला है. When you live with that fact, sometimes pursuing that, becoming maybe civil service person or something may not be your destiny. I mean, imagine if I was, I'm not at all into science. Imagine if my parents or others had forced me to become a doctor. I would make such a bad doctor
There are
because
many.
that's not in my passion. I make a better RJ or a better lawyer who can debate, who can argue. So we are all born unique. So it becomes easier. Yes, you might, like I also thought once, yes, I will also prepare for IAS. But yes, science is not my cup of tea. Accepted it. Simple.
Right.
I'm not an all-rounder. That's it.
Rupa, very well said here. But again, the next question that comes to my mind is that we all live a different kind of life and we all have a different upbringing, different set of people around. So, suppose what generally we think people around think in a way is that passion is, how do you understand that this is what I have in terms of passion? Because it could be very low in intensity in initial parts of life. Right. Suppose if you come across many people in news, you see that in 14 years he has done this. In 7 years he is such a big dancer. Right. You see all kinds of television shows we see on this the dancing and that. So we see that at such a very young age, many people have figured out. Okay, fine. This is the stream. This is the God gift which I have, and let me go ahead with it. But majority of us perhaps don't realize at that age what is that quality that I'm blessed with. So is passion something which also increase or decrease in intensity with time? So perhaps at times it could be possible at 10 years of age or 18, or perhaps at a 20 or 25, 30, 35, there was a passion but it was not of that intensity, so you overlooked it. But maybe just like KFC guy na, like at the age of 70s you realize it. So then you think, okay, now this is what the passion is, let's pursue it. Or generally if you think, okay, now we are into 30s 40s, so what about passion? Had I had any passion it would have surfaced, so now there is no passion, let's go on with the life now without passion. So is it like that it can surface at any time? Does it fluctuate in intensity?
Absolutely. See, one thing is we are all gifted with some talent, some creativity, which makes us unique. And over a period of time, I've realized that your skills and your desires and your emotion towards certain things, they develop. Like I never knew I liked singing. I mean, I knew I was always a dancer. That is, before I used to even joke and say that before walking, I think I learned dancing. So it is something that I was born with. But in recent years, I've realized that yes, I'm singing. I suddenly was singing in a satsang, in an art of living satsang. So that developed now. It was not there earlier. So there is a saying that if you utilize your skills for others' benefits, those skills will keep growing and you will get those same skills in your next birth. That is when you are born again. So believe it or not, it is very true. When we start spreading our skills, and the way Rajiv said, let's showcase it because it will inspire others. And you will realize that you yourself are growing with more and more abilities and more skills. So it is something that we are born with and it keeps evolving as we keep giving it to others. We are in this planet not to take. One That is a fact. We are here to give. When we die, we don't take anything. So might as well make our life worthwhile while we are in this planet. And this is the skill that we have, which we need to spread.
I think very valid point you made here, Rupa, because this is what we believe, that if I have a passion, if I have a talent, then it is for me. But what you said here is that if you think that you have a passion or a talent, then you should think that it is for others' benefit.
Yes, you
So
can be a good
this is a
massage
three
person.
180-degree shift in view.
No, you see, if you are a good massage person, huh, you give good massages, people get so relaxed, relieved. You are a good person, but what you can't massage yourself, right? It
True,
is the others.
true. I think at least I never thought in that way, that this is what we believe. But passion is for my passion is for me because it is my passion. True. That's a very novel thought, Rupa. So the next, before we jump into asking about your area, your discipline, my question here is, generally what we think that if you are passionate about something, then it would surface, and at times a contrary logic or rational comes that if you have suppressed any of your liking, it was not a passion at all. Is it true that if I can suppress my strong emotion, then that suppressibility itself is an evidence that it was not a passion at all?
Uh, it's a very good question. Actually, if we suppress it, I think it can build up some negative emotions. If there is something that you love to do, a happy person is someone who can spread happiness. So to derive that happiness, one has to pursue what one is good at. And if it is suppressing, see, there are various ways of suppressing. So, for example, um, a mother, hmm, a mother who loves movies. वो ब्लॉकबस्टर आता है फ्राइडे को जाके देखना ही होता है हम लोगों को मूवी. Okay, an example for a mother. The child has an exam, and it is important that the child should be prepared for their exam. A mother happily sacrifices that desire to go for a movie to sit down and teach the child, and the happiness that comes from the increased grades of the child or the result after the paper and performed well cannot be compared with the feeling that a movie gives. So it varies. The perspective varies. If there is something that is giving, that demands responsibility or demands attention and needs uh, a little bit of suppression of certain passions, it's worthwhile.
Okay,
So
okay,
it differs. Yeah.
right. So now let's talk about your passions. Like we know that by profession you are a lawyer, you are working in a law firm, but we have not seen many lawyers being an RJ. So how it happened?
No, honestly, when I graduated and I was working in corporates, and that was a time when we got all these credit cards. They come, and it's such an attractive thing. We get into that vicious circle later on, and I had to pay off a lot of cards, credit cards. And there was an audition of RJ, and I was always someone who was always topping all the debates and recitation, elocution competitions, and everything in school, college. So I love music, and that way it was for English music. So I went ahead, gave the audition, got it, and the shows I chose were night shows, so that after office I can go and do the night shows, and that would give me some extra income. So honestly, it was
Credit cards.
it was it was the financial desire that gave me a chance, you can say, to go ahead and give an audition to become an RJ.
Well,
But I see a
we
lot of
would
young
now we would
these
propose this idea in our organization that like you can brand your credit cards, like be a passionate, spend use credit cards.
and to pay off become an RJ.
Yeah. Well, I think that this is again one thing that at times your situation force you to take up anything, and then you later on realize it. Okay, perhaps this is what you liked it or you wanted.
Yes,
So I
and
think
even though now that that it's long back, maybe 12 or 13 years back, But the desire to listen to that music and to speak and spread good message, it kept me motivated. So over the years, I've never given up on any shows.
True.
I've continued it.
Well said, Rupa. But I think one important point here is like you get the situation may get conducive, but you need to sow the seeds also at times. So
Yes.
had you not been passionate about English or English music, then perhaps even when you got this opportunity, you wouldn't have able to utilize it because you were not equipped. So I
Yes, correct.
think we need to keep on investing ourselves, and you
Hmm.
never know when you get an opportunity. As they say, that opportunity comes to those who are prepared for it. So I think
Hmm.
preparation is very much required in order to latch onto any
Absolutely.
opportunity.
Yes, if I didn't like music, if I didn't like talking, probably I would not even think of it.
Yes. So credit का वो just an कहते हैं निमित्त मात्र था.
अरे वो आई थिंक वो जरिया था, वरना ज्यादा नहीं सोचते, लाइक हाँ ठीक है, एक
True.
9 to 6 की जॉब है, फिक्स सैलरी है,
Hmm.
ठीक है. इट वुड हैव बीन लाइक दैट.
True. So a lawyer not being an RJ, this is very rare, and an RJ writing a book, that is also not. We have seen many RJs writing a book, and I think you have written 5 books.
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh my
No,
goodness. Uh,
the thing is, I always felt that to remove label, become able. That is my one of my mantras. So
remove.
remove label hatao. That is, senior manager, director.
Oh,
Remove label, become able.
oh,
So while working, we are always in law firms. It's associate, senior associate, principal associate. So people were identifying, Acha, she is associate or she is a senior associate. And reading and writing was always my passion. I have been a creative person since childhood. And writing my experiences, like you can say a personal diary type, I then realized, like, why not share it with a publisher? It was a competition where they were inviting new authors. And they invited for 3 chapters. I thought, why not? So at least I will not be, branded against a law firm. I will have my own identity.
true.
So then I shared that in the form of a fiction story, and that got accepted and got published. And that was the first one which became a bestseller.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So which is your first book? What it is named?
It is called Mirror, Mirror on the Wall.
Mirror,
So
mirror
it's
on the
on
wall.
the wall. Yes. So it's on the beauty industry because I was working with VLCC and Shehnaz in the corporate communication and the legal department both. So that way it, monitor. I mean, it helped out sharing those experiences in the form of a book, which would help others.
So you worked at a beautiful place
Yeah.
with beautiful people around. So
Right.
what was that book about? Like Mirror, Mirror on the Wall. It's very intriguing name, huh? Like who's the beautiful of them all?
Yeah, it is inspired from that only. That is, it is on the fallacies of the beauty industry. So often in the beauty industry, all we know, as you said, it's all about beauty, looking pretty and uh, glamorous. But behind the glamour and the beauty, there are a lot of dark secrets and skeletons in the cupboard. So that is what this book is all about, the experiences of the protagonist who is experiencing a lot of turmoil amidst stress, struggle, at the same time, the pressure of looking good and not letting anybody know what's happening outside.
Okay. So you brought the skeleton out.
Yes.
Oh wow, good. And could you please name the other books that you have written so far?
Yes. The second one is Illegally in Love. So that is on the juvenile crimes, the teenage crimes. And the third one is Rise in Love. That is on domestic violence. I mean, we all fall in love. So I renamed it as Rise in Love because we all emerge out. We need to rise from the ashes. So that is on domestic violence. And the fourth one is Jeremiah of Hearts, which is a poem collection. And fifth one is The Silent Cry of Men, which is against the misuse of laws by women.
Oh, that is of use. Good, good. So such a wide range, Rupa. I must, I don't know what kind of thought process you are having, because wide range of books, subjects are also different. I think
Yes,
from it also gives shades that you mentioned in your profile that you are also a social activist. So I think
yeah,
it is coming in, coming out from there, that
correct,
kind of a
correct.
way.
Yeah.
Yes. So could you please tell about, like, when you say social activist? Now, generally, what we see page three type things going around, na? Like, and all the television we see that all the social elite people, they call themselves a social activist.
The vanilla उसमें है.
So what
Sorry, sorry,
exactly?
sorry. You repeat?
I just wanted to ask, when you say that being a social activist
Hmm.
yourself, so what exactly, what activism you have undertaken? And
Oh,
generally, what we think of it is more of a glamour against showbazi at times. People call themselves social active. That's
social
what
activist.
Bollywood portrays. So,
I no, no. It is quite a. It's nothing is glamorous in this. Basically, with social activism, I am also an RTI activist. So, Greater Faridabad, that is this region, was sanctioned by the government for residential complexes and societies. The builders have used under constructed material, and there is no sewage treatment plant. So the sewage is going into the green waters. That is the Yamuna Nadi that is going from here. So when I filed an RTI, that how much money has been invested, 1,000 crores, more than 1,000 crores were taken as charges, IDC, external development, internal development charges, and they have not been utilized. It's all gone into, nobody has accountability of it. So that's where the journey began. So the sewage treatment plants were not constructed by certain builders. The government did not construct sewage line. So all that sewage was directly being sucked out of tankers and thrown into the rivers. Then we fought a case in the NGT, National Green Tribunal, and we won the case where every builder was penalized with 25 lakhs. Immediate construction of sewage treatment plants took place. Initially, the judge was like, society is band kar do. So then we fought that, we were residents who believed in the government, who believed in the builder, and we purchased our properties here. And now you are saying that there is no sewage, there is no sewer line, there is this, and we are filing because it's causing pollution. People are dying out of stomach ailments. Then finally, the judgment came in our favor. Sewage treatment plants were constructed. This year, the judgment came in 2017. This year, 2021, we have a sewage line. So the struggle was worth because the tanker mafias, they even broke my car. They used to threaten me in the law firm also. They used to call up per day 40 calls. Withdraw the case, otherwise we'll destroy, we'll put all the sewer inside your house. So social activism, if it is for publicity, it is not social activism.
oh,
There is a lot of things that actually an activist goes through, and it is nothing but blessings that finally, yes, when I mean, there's a saying, no, change can happen when good people voice their opinions. So otherwise, I was someone who was very limited to my house, to my work. But when things like this were happening, and I had to open my voice, I mean, and go out in the public and then take up this, file this petition, it was worthwhile. And then it feels like, अरे, जरूरी है अच्छे लोग, जुड़ जाए.
true, 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 true. Well, hats off, Rohan. This is a story which even I didn't know. I think it was not even mentioned in your profile.
No, there are many such. Now we are fighting for electricity. We don't have electricity. Everything is running through DG sets. So now we have filed against the Haryana Vidyut Board. and one of my friends also got arrested. So, the and we are fighting for what basic. Matlab, bijli, pani is basic for every citizen of India, and we are fighting for that. We are fighting for our own constitutional rights.
Oh, I think I at times I just get amazed. कहाँ से मतलब what drives you? Because busy in profession, at home, family around, work, your these creative aspects, and then activism. So
Yeah.
I think there is something connected, divine or spiritually. I think that is
Yes.
helping you out. So
Yes.
talking about spirituality, I got to know that you're also associated with art of living, and you're
Right.
also a yoga instructor. Like so, another leaf uh,
Yeah.
here is like that. So tell us about. So
Now,
in a
art of
chronological event, did it happen earlier or after all this like messing up and mental pressure? You thought of okay, now let me go for a respite, let me go into meditation, and let me join art of living, or it was earlier to all these events?
no, it was earlier to all these events. It was when I was in college that I attended one Art of Living satsang, and which is very different from satsang. It was while I was doing internship, and I had to go and attend this event. And in that event, amongst a panel discussion and all, they had a light evening musical, and the bhajan was like rock song. We were all dancing to it. And to me, it was like, अरे कीर्तन तो boring होता है ये तो कुछ और है this time I'm enjoying and dancing. And that's when I realized, oh, this is art of living. And I did the happiness course then. And it was because I was feeling a little homesick also. And my boss, he was giving me a work and I didn't feel like doing it. And he said, okay, go help my wife. I it was a little strange. I was like, I'll help your wife. Okay. And she was distributing art of living pamphlets. She said that you go distribute to this colony. I will distribute in this colony. Distribution ke while distributing itself, I felt so nice. I don't know. There was some power within me telling people ki yes, yoga is very beneficial. I had never done yoga in my life. And giving those pamphlets, I don't know what divine force was inside me that I was telling them, yes, yes, it's very beneficial. Please come. It is happening tomorrow in the park. And then after the distribution, she said that you're homesick, right? You stay over with us. Tomorrow we'll go to do yoga. And I was like, अरे ये तो मैंने गलती कर दी अपने boss को बोल के. Now at 4:45 I'll have to wake up, and in college days who wakes up at 5? And then I was up at 4:45. All of us went, and 2 hours of yoga. It was a different experience, and that's when I got connected. I was like, नहीं मेरे को ये करना है. So after completing that course, then I went on to do advanced courses, further advanced courses, and karte karte, yes, I finally became an art of living teacher. And that too because in art of living, there is a breathing technique which is called Sudarshan Kriya. See, our emotions right now are not controlled. Okay, see, we get angry. If you notice, our breath is very different. Our breath is faster when we are angry. If we are upset, our breath is long. We are, breathing, sighing. That's what we say. When we are in love, our breath is different. So what's happening? Our emotions are controlling our breath. Now, if we reverse it and we learn how to control our breath, we can control our emotions. It is so connected. So that breathing technique we teach in the courses, and a follow-up is taken. So once in a week, there's a follow-up. And the only teacher, one and only teacher of Greater Faridabad moved to Manesar. And I was like, a follow-up kaun karayega? ये तो ट्रेजेडी हो गई कि एक लौता टीचर पूरे ग्रेटर फरीदाबाद का शिफ्टेड टू मानेसर.
So don't you
And
think
then
it's strange in entire Faridabad only one person know how to breathe correctly?
how to breathe. And then he said, that's why Rupa, I keep telling you, go for the teaching course. And then I was like, अब तो करना ही पड़ेगा, at least for my sake. So I was like, ab to koi to follow up le. So that's when I finally did the pre-TTP and then became a TTC. And yes, did the teaching course also.
Wow.
So I teach people to be happy.
Yes, and you, I think happiness is personified in form of you.
Yeah.
Yes, it's such a good feeling talking to you. Like it's always smile on your face, always laughing. I think
That's
this is
it.
something which is very innate. I think people are at times born with these kinds of skills. Other people like us are screwed up in their life.
नो 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 मैंने बोला ना जो होता है अच्छे के सिवा और कुछ नहीं होता.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल ये बहुत अच्छा हुआ आज कि वी कनेक्टेड.
Yes.
So, Rupa, you said that you are into social activism and you are into this art of living. So, what are the other NGOs or associations you are associated with?
Uh, there is Mission Jagriti, which is taking care of women and child empowerment. And we have opened our own, technical skill training center, you can say, where we teach underprivileged women beauty courses, art courses, yoga courses, stitching courses. And we got Singer Company as well as Rotary Club of Tulips donating these sewing machines for these women. And children, we teach them English also. We also go for their admissions because many a times people don't know their rights, that there is free education available for people below the poverty line. So we arrange their admissions through the municipality and put them in government schools. So there's Mission Jagriti, then there is a Save Aravali Trust, which is another NGO which is working towards building the Aravalis. So the Aravalis are getting depleted because of illegal mining, illegal constructions. So that is bringing the groundwater level down of entire Faridabad. We are so dependency. This is how nature works. Nature works through interdependency. So the groundwater level is so dependent on the Aravali mountains and their vegetation. So that was getting depleted. Then we fought for the rights. So the illegal constructions, as you know, the landmark judgment came by Supreme Court, where the entire society is now being razed. They have to be destroyed. So plantation drives are happening, and we have even created man-made lakes through Save Aravali. Then there is Purush Adhikar Sangharsh Morcha, which is another NGO fighting for men's rights, because more than 98% of dowry cases filed by women are false. Domestic violence, more than 76% of domestic violence cases filed by women are false. और ये हमारे आंकड़े नहीं है, ये गवर्नमेंट के ही आंकड़े हैं. It is in the National Crime Records Bureau, and there is no organization or a body that is taking care of it. The law is so one-sided. It is so we are fighting for the gender neutral laws through this NGO, and it also happens to be my husband's NGO. That is Purush Adhikar Sangharsh Morcha. There is Jaspa Foundation, which is for women and children, mainly children, where who are living in the borders, that is Delhi and Faridabad borders. And there is a major identity crisis over there. They're living in such conditions that Delhi government says ये हमारा इलाका नहीं है. The place is called Mithapur village, and Faridabad government says ये हमारा इलाका नहीं है. So half of the time there is no electricity, no water, drains are, I mean, just overflowing. Children don't know where to get admitted, which school to go to, and they are mostly auto drivers or rickshaw drivers' children. So Jaspa Foundation, we then created an entity where we could fight for our rights over there. And now it is going, by God's grace, everything is going fine. And the ladies over there, it's such a restricted village that ladies are not allowed to travel beyond the village. So now they are earning their livelihood there by creating cloth bags. So that's why whenever I go for a donation drive, I tell everyone, अगर फटे हुए कपड़े हो दे दो, उसका हम इस्तेमाल करते हैं. They make bags out of it, and they are getting orders from certain corporates, so they don't have to go out of their home. They are earning their livelihood also in that way. So that is just a foundation. So there are many more. I mean, a lot of Daksh Foundation, which is into fitness. So I am into cycling and marathon.
Oh,
To have a healthy mind, you have to have a healthy body also. बॉडी
Oh,
फिट रहती है. जैसे अभी जब उन्होंने बताया भी ना, और पूजा ने भी शेयर किया था वेट लॉस का.
Rupa, I would like to ask you, the art of
हम्म.
living you learned. Is there any also an art like art of cloning, where you can make a multiple clones and can do all these stuffs? Huh? Is there any art of
Yes,
cloning also?
the art of cloning is giving your 100% in whatever you do.
तो
If you are
barely do
eating,
2-3 things. यार अब तो 2-3 चीजें करते हैं, ज्यादा कुछ नहीं.
न तो
हाँ,
उसमें एक बहुत अच्छी सी कैसे मेरे को ये फिटनेस का याद आया. बस imagine, I've given you 10 kgs of bag in one hand, and I've given you a 10 kgs of bag in the other hand, and I tell you, usko pakad ke khade raho, stand still, don't move. You will stand still for some time, then your hand starts paining, then you are like, अरे यार कब नीचे उतारूं, कब नीचे उतार, हाथ दर्द हो रहा है, and I still say no, 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 keep holding it, don't you dare put it down. And then you're like, oh, it's not possible now, it's not possible, you're shaking all over, I can't carry this weight, I can't carry this weight, please, please, please. Still I say no, you are holding it. Now it's like you give up. It's like, I don't care, and you put it down. When you put it down, you feel so relaxed, right? And that is exactly weight loss, and that is how your organs feel when you are overweight. But you don't put it down, you're still carrying it.
हम तो जाके सो जाते हैं पलंग पे.
So इसीलिए fitness is so important. A healthy body, healthy mind,
True. नहीं,
good for
फिटनेस
the
हमारे क्लब में राजवीर की वजह से फिटनेस अब इट इज सरफेसिंग, और आई थिंक
body.
इसका वीडियो देख के हमको एटलीस्ट एक वो ना, ये जो इसने बोला कि राजवीर ने गिल्ट की फीलिंग है, वो तो आ ही जाती है. आज सुबह मैं 7:30 7:30 बजे में उठा, मैंने चेक किया तो राजवीर का एक साइकिलिंग का वीडियो था, और वहीं मुझे अपनी क्या ना उसका एहसास हुआ, देखो ये बंदा 7 बजे साइकिलिंग कर रहा है और हम अभी सो के उठ रहे हैं.
नहीं, मेरे पास ना एक नेचुरल अलार्म है, विच इज माय डॉग वनीला, वेरी लविंग. इट इज लाइक घर में उसकी चलती है. वी लिव विथ वनीला. वनीला डज नॉट लिव विथ अस. सो 5:30, come what may, we have to be out of the bed. It is, and she will not give up. So having a pet is also useful.
यस
She
इंडीड,
wants to
एटलीस्ट
be
ये ऐसा अलार्म है जिसको आप बंद नहीं कर सकते.
yeah, no way. And you won't feel like, you will get irritated, pareshan. Then you'll be like, Arey, the love that it gives. Come, let's
Yes.
begin the day with a smile.
True. Oh, so I think Rupa, we are waiting for your one book wherein you just include all these things that you do. Because after hearing you out, I'm just amazed. Like, how can a person do so many things at such age, managing your house, family? But I think your degree in law, your profession is helping you out in taking activism,
Yes, yes,
because you know what the rights are. At least you know the system, so you can
right.
fight out. You can. I think this is one thing that is helping you out here. So your
Yeah,
profession is now helping your passion.
yes, it became interlinked. And that's why even my boss and a lot of support from family members, it helps. And it is a journey of over 16 years. And everything happened step by step. So what people see today is actually, you can say, the hard work of over 16 years. First radio jockeying happened, then book happened, then social activism happened. It all, dancing happened when I was a kid. So all came one by one over the years. And now I've even registered for Raga music. So that is, it's a 6 months course.
Right.
So this is something totally new.
आई थिंक हमें शुरू से ना कुछ करते रहना चाहिए. आई थिंक बिकॉज यू बीन डूइंग सो मेनी थिंग्स since your childhood, so there is no resistance now. Otherwise what happens, when unless we take up different activities in our life, so we tend to build up a kind of a mindset that is of resistance of saying no to many things. And because of that, it just fuels another no, one fuels no, another no, and it
Yeah.
grows. So I
Yeah.
think we should break that, and small thing we should keep on doing, just to, it will also keep our life lively. and we'll not also get into this habit of saying no at times, or I think वहीं से चीजें शुरू होती हैं. So I think this
Yes,
is very important, which you shared, that passion should be backed by action, at least even if it is small, but
yeah,
there has to be some action behind, if it is your passion, or even if it is not, but action is important.
correct.
Talk about your professional life, that your degree in law is helping you out in your activism uh, area. So now tell us about your profession, what the profession is like, what you do in a law firm, what it is like.
Yes. So we have clients. My specialization is restructuring and insolvency and project finance, banking finance, ESG, environment, social, and governance. So most of it is corporate work. And litigation, I don't do much except for this social cases. So I appear in the courts of NGT most of the time for environmental cases, or RERA for cases against builders or consumers. So that is the litigation part. Otherwise, it's totally corporate law. It involves a lot of reading. So as it is, I love reading. So involved in reading, updating my knowledge, the laws, amendments, notifications. And project finance is also another aspect, which is a routinous work. So now we've got a hang of it, that if there is a power project coming up, these are the documents which are required. A team is in place. So they do the due diligence. Some of us do the reviewing of it. Analysis, the finance team does the analysis of it. So that is more or less what we take care of. And I even assist the CEO. So I'm involved in a little bit of HR because of my nature, I think. Because lawyers, they love doing their work, and moment you get them into socializing, they get very confused.
Yes, you're the first lawyer I have seen laughing so much.
Yes. So, for when we organize conferences also, so it is me who is giving the calls to the clients and say that please do join us. We would want you as our speaker. So
So
that
you give a call like, this is lawyer Rupa calling, huh? Just like on that, huh?
so, yeah, you could say that lawyer Rupa तो नहीं बोलती, हाँ advocate Rupa बोल देती हूँ. Yeah, advocate Rupa from Dhirandir Associates, and we are organizing this, and it will be a pleasure. Yeah. Yeah.
Great. So final question, Rupa, then we'll open a forum for questions if any of our member has. That you have also been awarded with Karamveer Chakra.
Right,
And
right.
so I've heard about Paramveer Chakra. What is this Karamveer Chakra?
And this is by the United Nations and the International Confederation of NGOs. And I think they do, I think every 4 years, if I'm, because, yeah, I think it's an every 4 year event where they felicitate achievers in the field of social service. And they even felicitate achievers in entertainment, media also. So it is like all aspects. And the gathering, honestly, with it, it increases your prana level and sattva so high, because there are people like when I received, I interacted with this boy who was very chatty, very bubbly, full of life, you can say. And it was on the third day that I got to know he doesn't have one limb, and he was a motorcyclist. He was a champion, and due to cancer or something, he had to remove that limb. And instead of giving up his studies in Delhi University, he gave his exams. And instead of being what you can say a victim, he worked towards this weakness. He said, I love motorbikes. I love to go biking. I will do it. And it was on the third day that I realized. And his optimism and, it really touched my heart. I was like, wow. And now this year, we got him married to his girlfriend. We got it.
That's a
There was
social
so
work.
much of, yes, there was so much of opposition, obviously, because not Indian families accept a groom with one leg. And both of them loved each other. They were like, hame to maar denge. They're from Chandigarh. So they were like, hame to maar denge, ye kar denge. And we were like, अरे किसी की हिम्मत नहीं है, आ जाओ. we'll get you married. So there was such, and there was one person who was a marathon runner. He didn't have limbs. There was one who was a victim of sexual assault as a child, and she runs an organization for children who have suffered sexual molestation, and she runs awareness campaigns on how to keep sexual predators away. And she does it all across the globe. So Erica, her name is. I mean, such wonderful people you meet, and then you're like, what are we complaining about in life? We are so blessed. So that is the forum, Karamveer Chakra. So they probably, find out such personalities, you can say, and I was truly humbled to receive it. And there was one, the first lady, Lakshmi, the um, the one eunuch, Lakshmi, who ran this movement of fighting for the rights of eunuchs in India. So she was also given. So it's a wonderful gathering of like-minded people, and then you really know that happiness is by giving. It is never by taking.
Correct. And you gave a lot of happiness today. And I think that was a bunch of passionate people, I would say, that in the award ceremony. Because you can't achieve so many things in life unless you are passionate about it.
Yeah.
So I think the entire thing, that the passion and profession can go hand in hand, I think.
That reminds me, this I have to share, because passion and profession going hand in hand. There was a blind guy in this Karamveer Chakra who wanted to become an RJ. And everywhere he went, he got rejected because he was blind. So he said, अरे मैं अच्छा बोलता हूँ, मेरी आवाज अच्छी है, मुझे RJ बनना है. Everywhere he got rejected. He said more than 100 rejections he got. What he did, he started working in an organization. सेव करते 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 उसने अपनी खुद की आरजे कंपनी खोल दी, रेडियो. Now he runs a radio organization in Patiala, and there are 14 RJs working with him.
Wow. Oh, what an inspiration.
So that is passion plus profession.
Yes.
And when he spoke and he said that, मैं परेशान हो गया लोगों को बोल बोल के, भाई मैं अंधा हूँ, बहरा नहीं, गूंगा नहीं, मैं बात कर सकता हूँ, मुझे मौका तो दो. But हम लोग ही नहीं देते. And then he went and made his own radio company. Now he has
Now he's a competition.
completely.
Yes. So either you employ people or you create competitors. Wow, Rupa, that's so many instances, such an inspiring stories. And I think the underline, and which is a common thread that is going to run across all these stories, that they were passionate about uh, what they were doing, or they were doing the things which they were passionate about it. And why they could do it, because they backed it with actions. So if passion is not backed by actions, it will fade away. It will die. So I think the entire crux here is they need not to be mutually exclusive. Just like you are an example for that, that you are uh, going both things simultaneously, a profession as well as a passion. So need not to be mutually exclusive. You can start in bits and pieces. Perhaps in your initial days when you're not into a job, then more time you can give to your passion if you have identified it, because you don't have any other thing else to do. And if that is not serving you well, then simultaneously you can pick up a side job that can give you a decent livelihood, and you build on your passion. Or if you don't realize about your passion and you are into a profession, then give small amount of time to your passion, so that it grows with time, and there could be a time reached, then you can decide which path you want to take. It need not to be mutually exclusive from the day one. I think that's what we could understand from this entire discussion and all the experience that you have shared with us with life example. So am I right, Rupa?
Absolutely. Follow your heart.
So before we finally sign off our interaction, so we would love to hear how an RJ speaks and starts his show in morning or in evening. So that will be icing cherry on the cake.
Okay, so I'll do my show's beginning. Okay, it's a
Yeah.
morning show. It's called the Matchless Music Art. It's like a very good morning to my dear listeners. You are tuned into the Matchless Music Hour with me, the Matchless RJ Rupa. And as always, I promise to take you on this great ride of great music in the next 1 hour of the show. So don't go anywhere. Fasten your seatbelts. Just stick to your ground because there's going to be great music coming up. So the opening number for the show, DJ, whatever.
Wow. Amazing, amazing. So you made our Sunday morning, Rupa. Thank you so very much
Thank
for sharing all your experiences, your learnings of life, and I think it's really a very memorable meeting today. Thank you so much for your time and sharing all this with us. Now,